And welcome back to day 11, where the sun is still far away, which is nice. So let's see how my guys are. If you didn't know now, let's first go back. We want to read up what the life story of Jan the scientist actually was. Because we already gave him, what do we say? Gave him introduction? I don't know. Okay, research comes first. Give Lena away where she walks you in the bus by the airport. She's gonna be fine. It's only a few months and she'll be busy with her own work. You love the way the two of you can give each other space. Nice. Drifting apart. The equation on your blackboard stir mixed feelings in you. The result's not what you expect, but on the other hand, you feel like a familiar tingling in your stomach. You may be onto something completely new here. Oh shit, you completely forgot about Lena. Okay, so I'm getting lost in science. A breakthrough. This is it. You never knew it would be a breakthrough. First a grant and now a serious investor. How about enlarging the team, getting an office maybe? Cool. Eyes on the prize. Could your research really contribute to finding Rapidium one day, going to the direction of nanotech in space? Okay. You both change to look at her astonishment. Lena, is that you? Fancy meeting her at the conference? Look, she's gone far too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how you immature. Seems like ages ago. The pinnacle. You read the contract over and over again. Helicorp space mining mission that want you to take on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You've worked hard for this. Getting on board? The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it the whole time and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly. You have heard rumors that in the race for success, Helicorp is sending just anyone on those dolly missions. And he's on. Okay. My assumption is he's still cooking in the oven. For a while. Oh, waiting for the wake-up procedure. Cool. I can wake those guys overnight. I don't have to wait a day. Wakey, wakey.
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be damned.
Okay, he's the...
You okay? Surprisingly, okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But...
He knows.
I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find?
Oh, he knows.
What? How much Rapidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough? Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which can only lead to one conclusion. That my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found Rapidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wow, you're right. It's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong? The old crew is gone. they're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now? You have to get our research lab running at once. We need to make some improvements fast if we want to succeed. Then I guess the sooner I start, the better. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good.
Okay.
This might work.
I love this guy already. He's a straight to biz guy. Is proud of himself, what he done. Are you going through the mission logs by sitting there, dude? Okay, you read it. Okay, looking for you. So, let's see how the other guys are doing. I mean, I care about my buddies. Technician, you good? Yeah, you're good. I can't talk to them now. Can't. Okay, so that's that. So I wanted to check something. Can I? Let's get out. Do I have those weird little... No. So I can't build more. That's a shame. Well, that's not ideal. So mining buddy, you can go out and mine. Yeah, chatting. Technician. Yeah.
Should I resolve this? What?
Hold on.
Want me to go there, Chief?
Yes. Please, go there. The other person... Okay, production, we need drill cartridge. Pylon component package, we need, that's it. Okay. This can be by the technician. Okay, hold on. You talk.
I found something peculiar on the planet. What exactly was peculiar about it? Everything. It was like a local distortion of reality. And it seemed to be emitting strong radiation. Yes. You could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity. What are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interval. The what? Interval. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes. We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can coexist within a common quantum field, creating a so-called proximity plane. Yeah, it felt like something was materializing from out of nowhere right in front of my eyes. Let's keep our heads cool. It's just a theory. No one's ever proved it right. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point. The spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and distorting the rules of Newtonian mechanics.
Jesus.
I need to learn more about these peculiarities. Inform me at once if you come across another one.
This is where my English gets really, really difficult. Okay, so he's going up to do the research. The other one is going up to do the airlock, doing the... One is going for metals, the other one is going for organics. Rapidium... okay, we're gonna do that. Wait, doesn't the miner go... He goes organics outpost, okay. And he's in the workshop producing more material for me, so I can get out. That's cool. Yeah, okay, then we can get these running. In the meantime, I think we're gonna do a bit of metal farming. Production. How's it looking? Pylon component. Okay. Oh, we're gonna try to do this one. Nope, we're gonna go there. So my assumption would be I can post it to any other pylon, right? So we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go here, which is kind of like unfortunate, but nah, it is what it is. But now we have the chance to mine Rapidium. So 300 of organics. I think we can increase the storage a bit. We want to add storage. How do we do that? We are So a corridor takes that, and then this is stupid. Okay, so the only way we can add storage shit is that way. This is actually stupid. You can only add one more storage. I mean, base mass is 248. Journey cost 248 plus 28. So we do have enough organics. We just have to make sure that people don't spend time. It's off shift. No storage space. Yeah, that's what I mean. So you are getting assigned to nothing. Can we de-assign? Okay, hold on. You are going to go metal and Rapidium outpost is going to technician. Yes, I'm taking care of. Okay, I'm taking care of kitchen. Do we have enough food? $17 mush could do a bit better. For this we need a greenhouse. Okay, you're good. Sign Z. So the miner is in the room, wants to talk. Now the science also in the kitchen wants to talk. Oh damn it! I've just been with you. Let's go.
So, how are you? Settling in? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made.
Nice. I like you.
I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down.
He is definitely organized.
Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you?
A bit of booze. No booze, no way. Had a conversation like this one? No.
Hey, you've just crossed out every team-building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way round.
No.
Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed. So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone.
Come on.
Yeah, I understand how lousy that must feel. Honestly, I don't think you do. But I hope we're not gonna sit around crying about it. There's work to be done. Here and now.
Yes, let's go.
That's true. Well, let's get to it then.
Okay, so he's the material guy, always observing, getting stuff done. Wait, again? Boom. Hey, sheepy.
Hi there. You doing all right?
I don't know. All right, I guess, but still trying to find sense in this plot twist.
The voices of those are really incredibly done so far.
You're dealing with it really well. Great job.
Huh. Long time since I heard those two words put together. But yeah, focusing on the work helps me keep my demons at bay.
That's the spirit. Work is the best cure for all the problems. Don't hold back.
Damn, I just hope I don't fuck everything up again.
Nah, you're good.
That would really be my luck. Always the useless loser.
No, don't say that.
You're anything but useless.
But is it really me you need?
It's simple. You're a new person. Don't worry about it too much.
No.
Okay.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Marie? Marie Skwitkowska? Where the hell did you find that old thing? Oh, I use it as an anti-stress ball, so it's always lying around. Anti-stress ball? This duck was the first audience for so many papers I wrote. Time for Marie to get back to her proper job.
You had a duck as an audience? That's actually funny. Okay, so research. How far did you come? Oh, next one. F- 92%, so we're gonna be ready tomorrow, okay. Economy, non-metals efficiency. Let's see who's on the phone call list for today. The CEO. I think we're gonna catch the CEO in the next episode. So far, I'm gonna catch you guys later and enjoy your time.